system is ruled by lust. And lust is all about darkness and a bunch of nonsense. That the mass majority has negativity, and the little majority has godliness, of course. And this now, but here's the thing about this dual reality that I'm showing. Dual means like two sides of how you're supposed to see things. There's two sides. You have to see like there's love within inside you, and there's lust within inside you. You know what I'm saying? And that love will precede something, and lust will precede something. And guess what? Now somebody else has love and lust inside their hearts, and the thing is, what people are not trying to understand when we're involved in relationships concerning, first of all, the climate. You know, I love what Peter talks about. I forgot somewhere in Peter talks about the pollution of this world. This world is spiritually polluted badly, and you say, well, where is it? It's not more likely where is the pollution. It's more likely the results of the pollution. You are seeing the results of the pollution concerning how many relationships in this world, you know, any relationship is going bad. It's really going bad concerning the spiritual pollution that is in the air because of the God of this world, blind the minds of men, has, you know, polluted the high places, have polluted the high places, you know what I'm saying, concerning the, you know, of course, the wickedness and the evil that is operating in your television and radio and everywhere else, you know. And the thing is, what you don't understand, that because of that we have to be, love is supposed to teach you to be careful of how you treat other people. Interesting. People don't hardly go through here. How you doing? But the dual threat of, you know, of having love inside our hearts, having lust inside our hearts, that we find ourselves getting confused, and we get confused how we treat each other. See, that's why the system of Satan is about the confusion, conflict, and chaos. See, Satan is trying to get everybody confused with someone having love in their heart. They have a level of love, and they have lust in there. He's trying to make sure that you cannot put things in perspective, that I was talking about in the post one time, that he's making sure that you don't put things in perspective in how you perceive things. And what happens is, because you don't put in perspective, first of all, the climate, the polluted, spiritual polluted, dark climate we're in, plus people have lust in their heart and love in their heart, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, more have more lust than love. Some have more love than lust. And the thing is, we don't factor in how we treat or communicate or see the actions of certain individuals, you know what I'm saying, to interpret where they're at. We're not trying to interpret. All we know is someone do us bad, if somebody do us wrong, we're here comes the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Certain people. But somebody do something wrong, someone is questioning and trying to perceive and find out why are you behaving in this behavior? You know what I'm saying? That they have a sense of understanding this dual, you know, spectrum. I don't know how to call it. I think dual spectrum of looking at things. That, wait a minute, this person, it may be in conflict in how they're perceiving what's in their heart. Because here's the thing, Satan doesn't want us to know that we can contain, Satan wants to think that we can only contain only lust. Because you got a little lust in your heart, or you got a lot of lust in your heart, he wants you to believe that this lust is the main thing, that is the part that associates with you the most. He wants you to believe that through, of course, speaking lies to you about concerning of the kind of person you are and what you did the other day or what you saw the other day, and put these components together, say, look, this is the kind of person that you are. This is the kind of person that is you more comfortable in, so you might as well engage in it. You know what I'm saying? It's how he cleverly deceive a lot of people to make people see that, okay, I thought this lustful thought, I did this lustful thing, and I did it so many times, so I might as well keep on going with this cycle of negativity. And what we don't understand about this cycle of negativity, as my messages are talking about the heartly love and the lustful hardened, our hearts are getting hardened. And when our hearts getting hardened is one of the most terrible positions you ever can be in inside yourself. Because here's the thing, you're in a position that you don't want to hear God. Don't want to hear something contrary that speaks contrary with the lust, as what Paul talks about, I think in Romans 7 or 6, one of them, the laws of lust, something that comes counteract I think Romans 7, when it talks about the doo-doo, the thing you end up, you want to do good, but you end up doing bad. Things that you wanted to do, you want to do good, but you end up doing bad. That kind of, I think that chapter really talks about what I'm trying to say, because the thing is, people need to be aware that how everything works. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're going to make bad decisions. Yes, we're going to make good decisions. But we must understand how everything works to make sense. That's what God is all about, or Paul is trying to show in Romans 7, is to make sense of it. But you're trying to, more likely in the end result of Romans 7, is you trying to develop a desire to want to do what's right. Is what the ideal of a Christian is supposed to be about, is developing a desire to want to do what's right. And but we need to be aware of the dual reality. You know what I'm saying? The dual reality of the ideal of there's love, there's an amount of love inside our hearts, there's an amount of lust inside our hearts. How we perceive that amount will determine how we make decisions based upon certain things and based upon the people we involve ourselves with. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people are not really aware of. You know what I'm saying? How you position yourself is what will determine the outcome, if you're going to get better or bitter in life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like saying that, well, the world is bad. No, sometimes the world is not bad. The positions that you have put yourself in, about that, what is really factoring this situation not getting better to where it could be, because you're not respecting what I'm saying. I wanted to do good, but I end up doing something bad. And the situations like that happen each and every day. When we do bad, we start believing that we are a bad person. Now, I'm going to tell you about my kingdom perspective of people. I don't believe in bad people. I believe that people are following bad influence. You know what I'm saying? I know you say, well, Mac, it's the same thing. Not really, because bad is a label. You know what I'm saying? This is a label, and to me, in the kingdom perspective, it's a false label, because here's the thing. We're made in the image and the likeness of God. We're made in the image and the likeness of God. But we choose to make bad decisions concerning a system that is putting out negativity out there to drive us to want to do what's wrong. It's the reality of what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I believe that people are not bad or labeled bad. I believe they have been influenced and follow a bad thing, that they need to see that they're being influenced instead of, putting on the bad tag and saying, okay, because I did this bad stuff, I'm a bad person. Because when you put a bad tag on it, you're saying that your body can only carry something bad. That's a lie. Your body can not only carry something bad, it can carry good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a body that can carry good or bad. You like your heart. Your heart can carry love. Your heart can carry lust. But we need to understand that ideal. That I did a message one time about the gallon of what. You know what I'm saying? There, it's like called the gallon of what. You know what I'm saying? There, you could put milk in a gallon. You can put water in a gallon. You can put fruit punch juice in a gallon. You could put anything in a gallon. Plastic. You know what I'm talking about. But the thing is, we choose what kind of substance that we want to be inside of us. But the substance, we don't have to have that substance inside of us, but we choose to put that substance inside of us based upon our desire of what we want concerning, that what we was influenced to put in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are influenced are putting negativity in there because negativity is the main influence of this world system. But the reality but love exists in your heart. Love exists in each and every individual heart. But Satan don't want you to have the proper discernment to see that there's possible that love can reign in his heart. Love can dwell more love can dwell in his heart. He doesn't want you to find out. He wants to put more darkness or the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, that you're going after the things of the world. He doesn't want you to find out that love can truly dwell in your heart. But really, the ideal of the gallon of what? And they say, it's called a gallon of what? A question mark. But the question mark is supposed to find out is Genesis 1:26. You're made in the image and the likeness of God. God created you to hold a gallon of Him, but we can make a choice to choose to put something opposite of Him inside of us. But the thing is, as what Jesus says, Jesus said the rules is Matthew 7:7. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the doors will be open. More likely, he's saying that you can ask for the things of this world. You can ask for the things of God. You can seek after the things of this world. You can seek after the things of God. You can knock on the doors of the things of this world, and you can knock on the doors of the things of God. But guess what? That door is going to be open. It's going to be open to either or. But when you but it's for those that truly, genuinely wants to realize the ideal of the truth, that we are that gallon of what, that question mark is supposed to mean that we're made in the image, likeness, God, and only God dwelleth. But if we choose to want to desire the things of this world system, because the world system is, putting out the wicked and worldly things out there to leave people in confusion, conflict, and chaos, operating in hatred and the lust of flesh and lust of eyes, pride of life, and people fighting one another, arguing one another, because if we want that, we can go get it. But if we want Him, we can go get it. But that's what makes God's love position, I call a love position, that we will seek after God in spite of what the world has, is what makes true, genuine love, that God is looking for those to see that. Because God is looking for true, genuine love, that we will reject the world and choose Him. Or what the song says, you can have the whole wide world, but give me Jesus. But we got to understand the dual spectrum of the situation. All right, that's the message, and I hope you got it. To God be the glory, here forever and ever in Jesus. Amen.